Good morning. We're looking at a live view of our sky cam at the Dakota Magic Casino down in the Hankinson area right along the South Dakota border. You could see there's snow coming down. It looks like it's picking up a little bit for the time being. You can see the wind is whipping it around a little as well, and the flags on the flagpoles are moving along there, and a lot of semis in the parking lot, likely because I-29 is closed at the South Dakota state line. Not a place that you want to have to be here traveling this morning. That's where we're going to get hit hardest, is in the Southern Valley. And looking up to the north, a different story here. This is the camera along the Red River and East Grand Forks. You can see the river pretty high there. We're dealing with ongoing flooding and rising river levels there. So we've got a really bad combination of high waters and heavy snow and wind coming in for today. So it's going to be an unpleasant day, and that continues into tomorrow. Of course, the flooding will be lasting. It'll stick around for a while. You can see lots of flood alerts. And speaking of Grand Forks, here's a look at the latest river levels. We're in major flood stage now, looking at 4657 for your current level, and it's going to be rising through the rest of the week toward that crest of 48 feet. And of course, other places struggling with this. You can check your river levels at valleynewslive.com. So here's a look at our radar and satellite map. You can see a huge area of snow in the plains that's yet to quite make its way into the valley. The upper level low spinning here into Nebraska, and gradually this will start lifting to the northeast. So all of this snow here will start moving into the valley. It may take a little while, though, for us to see that heavier snow. In the meantime, we have these scattered little bouts of light snow moving through. It's running into some drier air, so it kind of fizzles out as it moves into the valley. That's been going on for a little while now. Visibility is good in the valley, but just down to the south of us, you can see those gray areas there. That's where the snow is falling and visibility is reduced. Strong winds gusting into the 20s and 30s, especially in the south, where we're closer to the center of this storm system, and that will be the case even as we are seeing it move through the valley. We'll be closest to it in our southern viewing area, and the temperatures are into the 20s and low 30s, so around freezing or below that. We're currently at 33 degrees in Fargo, and I mentioned dry air. This is a look at our dew point temperature. It gives us an idea of how dry it is out there. The lower the temperature, the bigger the difference between the dew point and the actual air temperature, the drier it is, and we're pretty far away from what our temperatures are, 20s to 30s, so that indicates we've got dry air. And this might be a mitigating factor for our heavy snow. If it keeps the snow at bay longer and longer here, that might limit our totals a little bit more. But right now, still looking like some heavier snowfall. A winter storm warning for us in red here in the southern end of the valley. Blizzard warning just a little bit farther south, and a winter weather advisory up north. So here's a look at that hour-by-hour planner. The snow starts to move in this morning. This is noon. You could see Southern Valley seeing some snow at that point. And it's really the afternoon, the focus for those heavy pockets of snow moving in and taking over. And this will just continue spreading northward as we head into the evening hours tonight. So that evening commute going to be a really rough one, especially for those of us in the south. That heavy snow, of course, piling up on the roads and causing a lot of slick conditions, but also visibility will be down because the snow is so heavy. And of course, wind too, causing issues. As we head into tonight, we'll continue to see that snow hanging around into tomorrow morning. So that morning commute also going to be hazardous, if not impossible in some areas, as the snow will have continued to pile up overnight in a lot of spots. And then as we head into the rest of the day, you could see scattered areas of snow. We still have some wind gusting into the 20s and 30s, and this just lasts throughout your Friday. So unpleasant is the word here for the next couple of days. In fact, downright dangerous once that snow starts to build up. Looking at a large area in the south of 6 to 12 inches, some places getting more than that in the far southern valley and dropping off from there to the north. And you can see in our 7-day planner, we've got quieter weather this weekend and melting weather too. The snow will hopefully get out of here pretty quickly once this system is done.
Okay, that's a little bit of good news.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. Still ahead, if your child wants to fly when they grow up, they might want to check out a new camp that Abby Furcher will be previewing next.